What is up, down, and sideways, you lovely individuals? This is League Unlock. That is Mark. I am Eric, and we've been waiting for some news about the midseason invitational for 2020. I mean, there's sporting events all over the world that are being delayed or canceled due to the coronavirus, and I think a lot of people were kind of expecting MSI to just not happen, especially with how the LPL was delayed for so long. They're only on week 2 of the spring split, but Riot did announce that they fully intend on MSI happening. It's not canceled. It's just going to be delayed until July 3rd. It'll run through to July 19th. And to kind of accommodate for MSI being a lot later, they're going to move forward the summer splits across all these major regions, which means you kind of have MSI in the middle of summer split.
It's going to be a strange time here, but seems to be kind of the best course of action for Riot as far as managing things around this coronavirus situation around the world, because yes, it's a pretty international situation right now with a lot of places affected.
And it's very tough to deal with. There's really no good answer that Riot could come up with.
Right, and of course the other really more important factor here is about travel restrictions from a lot of these places as far as getting these players to an actual location to play MSI. So of course, hopefully a little bit more time here in July, we can have this happen. But yes, this is the result that you have to have here in having this summer split moved up to kind of take the spot of where everything would happen, or else you're having just a huge gap in play. And hey, some people thought we'd be getting a Rift Rivals instead of MSI. Nuh-uh. Rift Rivals is gone, dead, put it in the dirt. No more, Riot says, but we are getting this MSI, and I will tell you, as someone who's watched all the Rift Rivals and has seen MSI, I'm a lot happier getting MSI than Rift Rivals.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, it's a little weird because now you're going to have, potentially whoever's representing at MSI could start summer split 0-6 and then say, yeah, we're the best team in the region.
Let's represent our region.
Let's go over there. But for the LPL, starting May 23rd, they're probably going to finish their spring finals on stage and then just go start the first week of summer. It's going to be an insane schedule for the players in the LPL.
And now this is going to be something to talk about here, is now managing your players at that point here and managing time off and rest and burnout. That is going to be something specifically, not just the LPL is going to have to deal with. I think with this change, the way that summer is going to be for everybody, it's going to change specifically the time that you were going to be able to count on having off here. And yes, just video games, but I'm telling you guys, these dudes need that time off. You need anything you're putting yourself fully focused into and committed to, you always do need that little bit of a vacation time.
And usually we're talking about MSI ending around May 18th, May 19th in that area, and summer split doesn't start up until mid-June. You almost have a full month off, and for these teams that didn't even qualify for MSI, you're talking about almost 2 full months off. Well, now you're going right into summer in what's going to be less than a month probably, and for teams that are going to MSI, you don't even get that presumed week or 2 off, 3 weeks probably that'll happen in the middle. So it's going to be messy, but there's really no way around it because people want MSI.
Hey, I want MSI, and
sure.
I'm one of those people. But one of the things that is also going to be very interesting is looking at these teams. How, what is going to happen as far as, again, as you said, having a team at the very top of the standings right now, and then, hey, you're delayed until summer here, and we know summer is this split that is very valuable here as far as picking up points for Worlds, and now you don't have that time to make adjustments from a spring split to the summer split quite as much as you were maybe expecting. This is going to change things up big time.
Yeah, the big thing is when you're rolling into MSI, you're the best on that patch in your region. You have the meta on lock, and then all of a sudden 3-4 weeks go by, a couple different patches, and I don't know how to play tank Soraka top, and that's the most broken thing right now. So who knows what level of play we'll get with these squads heading to MSI, but it is similar timing to when Rift Rivals would usually happen. We're glad that that event is gone, as long as we're getting MSI in some capacity. The LPL continues to roll on. Week 2 action. You had eStar on the Rift today. And remember, they started 2-0. They beat FPX. We were hyped about 4 rookies coming in and making a statement in the LPL. Well, they keep rolling. It's been a few months since we've seen them play, but they are now 3-0. They got a win against Suning Gaming to kick off their debut in week 2. And some of the highlights from this game.
Is this a highlight
It's a
or
very
is this
extended.
a low light?
It's very extended. It's a minute plus. We already cut in the middle of this team fight. And just keep note here, you have a tank Maokai top, and he has an Ocean Soul, and you have an Ezreal with a Yuumi and a bunch of lifesteal, and it's a mess. That's all I'll say.
And again, also, God bless the LPL. This is 19-14 in the kill score already here. And hey, this is an Ezreal with a Yuumi that just says, all right, I'm going to do
Watch the
this.
passive health. He gets back as soon as he whacks him. Oh, he's back.
No problem. Maokai, you're safe.
And then,
But, oh boy, now here comes the collapse on the Ezreal.
have you ever seen an Ezreal survive so long that he can arcane shift once? He got over to there. Okay, flashes out. Yeah, okay, there's 3 guys on him. Yumi's keeping him healed up. Why isn't he dying? He's got life. Okay, arcane shift again. And eventually, yeah, you just see him stop kiting and just say,
What is this regen? What's going on?
you know it's an extended fight when the AD carry stops kind of kiting and is just like, just kill me.
And
Just end this.
especially when it's an Ezreal that you're so used to just seeing jump around all the time. Eventually, he kind of goes, I'm tired of clicking.
Just end this, man. Get this over with. eStar would take game 1. They got pumped pretty badly in game 2, but they would bounce back in that 3rd game. They got an Elder and a Baron for pretty much free. Remember, Cryin in the mid lane absolutely loves the Rumble, and he was nasty on it again.
Oh.
Doesn't matter how many patches it's been since we saw the LPL last on the Rift, that Rumble mid is still an absolute terror for him. Wink was fantastic as well.
Yeah, hey, disgusting amount of damage coming through from those flame spitters here, and Rumble continues to be a top pick in the LPL.
And eStar continues to be a top must-watch when it comes to, again, all this rookie talent that PDD continues to find. It's just an endless talent pool to take from in the LPL as they move to 3-0. They're the only squad that remains, at least with that many wins. There's a couple of 2-0 squads, but they're hanging out alone at the top.
Hey, and shout outs to my boy Peanut. Of course, LGD losing to Dominus, but
Big
hey,
shout out.
how many times can you blame the jungler when your top laner is having a game where he's 0-10?
Yeah, lies 0-10-12 in a Mordekaiser game. And Kramer continues to be stuck in ELO hell. It used to be who's the Teddy in the LCK? Who's the Kramer
feels
in the
bad,
LPL?
man.
It's still Kramer right now. That's all the time today for League Unlock. Eric and Mark here with you guys. We'll catch you on the Flibbity Flop.